doesn't look like there's much more to see. Can we teleport underneath it? Oh gosh, what have I done? No, 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 let's get back up. Hello everybody, I'm Kindly Keaton. Welcome back to Hello Neighbor Alpha 3, and as you can probably tell, we are somewhere where we would not typically be starting. So a lot of you guys have been asking me to check out some of the alternate locations that are outside of the normal grasp of the standard map here in Alpha 3, and so we are doing that today. We're using a cheat engine that was provided by Greenhouse M13. You guys can check out this cheat for yourselves. If you have Hello Neighbor Alpha 3, it's a very, very easy cheat to use. I will have a link in the description below so that you guys can check it out and have some fun playing around with these cheats. But anyways, without further ado, why don't we take a look at some of these things that are outside of the standard play area and see what kind of secrets this game is holding. Alright, so as you can see, we've broken free of the standard play area, so now we are outside of the map and we basically have access to just about everything in the map, which is pretty cool. So one of the first things that I wanted to check out was this water tower over here. I thought it looked kind of suspicious and I haven't actually seen what's over here. I know a lot of YouTubers have done this already and I'm pretty late to the party here. That's okay, I still wanted to check out this stuff for myself, and if you guys haven't seen it, we can check it out together. Alright, so it looks like this water tower isn't that, well, it's not that amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport up to the top of it. See if we can we actually get into it? Is there anything worth noting here? It doesn't look like there's too much to see here. I'm just gonna try to get underneath it. I'm getting blocked. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm just underneath it. Can I? Ooh, it doesn't want me to get in there. All right, not much to see here at the water tower. All right, so let's check out another location. This location is the grocery store. This is the golden apple that everybody has been talking about. This is pretty cool stuff, so I want to definitely see this for myself. Whew, those are some very, very bright signs. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is a very, very bright grocery store in a very dark area. So here we go, we've got the parking lot. This is interesting. Look at these cars, they're cute. Shopping carts are almost as big as the cars around here. What kind of world are we living in? All right, can we get inside of the golden apple? We can. Unfortunately, there's not a lot to see here. Let's see if we can get to the roof. Can we stand on the roof? Nope, we just fall right through it. So clearly this is just a placeholder, but I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of the alternate locations in the new version of the game. They've hidden a lot of, you know, clues about this golden apple. And also, if you recall, in one of our playthroughs, we found a room where there was a grocery cart and a register, and when we looked into that room we could hear grocery store sounds kind of in the background. So I don't know if the neighbor worked at a grocery store or something happened at a grocery store. I don't know, there's a lot of mystery around this, but definitely a lot of connections to some kind of supermarket grocery store thing in the neighbor's life. So I guess we'll have to find out in subsequent releases of Hello Neighbor. Whether that's Alpha 4, Alpha 5, or the final version of the game, we don't know. We don't even know if there's going to be more alphas. So that is pretty cool that that's here, but we have some other things to check out. So why don't we head in the direction of some of these other things? So you can see there's a "You are leaving Alpha 3" sign. Clearly the developers knew that eventually we would break free of the standard play area and get outside of the map, so they put this nice little Easter egg. That's pretty funny. There is a building up here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Gosh, the lights are so bright here. What is this thing? Is this like a gas station of some sort? Can we fly in there? I'm on top of it. Can I teleport down? Nope, not gonna let me back down. Huh. It does look like a gas station if you had to ask me. So we can see that there's a city way off in the distance. Now, I don't think we can actually get there. I think that's just the background backdrop to the world map here. So I don't think we can actually get there, but I'm gonna head in this direction. I did see what looked like a building in this general direction, so I'm interested to see what that is. And if we can get out to the city, we'll try, but I highly, highly doubt that there's actually anything there. Here is the building that I saw off in the distance, and sure enough, this is the hospital. Very interesting. This is way the heck out here. Can we go inside? Let's see. Try to get on top of the building. Okay, we're on top. Now let's see if we can get down. Can we teleport down? I'm trying to teleport down through the roof. It's not letting me. So it seems that this thing is pretty locked down at the moment. Get in through the back. Can't seem to get in through the back either. Very interesting, a hospital. I wonder what kind of significance this has. It makes you wonder if the neighbor lost his family, if like his child was maybe sick or something, you know, because we see him crying when we get to the basement. And if we peek through one of the doors when we're in the basement, we see the silhouette of a child. So we don't know. I mean, maybe that is the neighbor's child. Maybe that's the neighbor's wife. There's some really interesting theories going on. I would love to hear what you guys think. So be sure to leave your theories in the comment section below. We'll get to the bottom of this. We may not, but we'll try. Now, beyond the hospital is these city lights. We see these skyscrapers way off in the distance. As I mentioned, I really don't think that these are physical objects. I think that these are just silhouettes that are in the background. All right, so as you can see, yeah, there's nothing there. They're just floating off in the distance. We got a floating city. Okay, but there are a couple more landmarks that I am intrigued by that I definitely want to check out. Namely this factory. Now, I don't know if this is something that we can actually get to as well. I definitely want to check this out. Is that actually water down there? Ooh, this is interesting. Huh. Look at that. We've got water down here. Now, can we go around it? I don't know if this factory is actually something that we can get to, but we're going to try our hardest to get there. We got this big old lake. So we're gonna walk around that guy. All right, we're closing in on this factory and we can actually get right up to it. So this is actually pretty exciting. Oh my goodness, we're at the factory now and we found really, really bright lights. I gotta look away from them. They're too bright. Lights are too bright. Wow, this thing is actually huge. Let's see if we can get on top of it. I would love to be able to get on top. Let's see, come on, work with me here. It's not working. I can't get past, come on. Okay, we're above the factory now. Let's see if we can get on top of the smokestacks. That would be pretty sweet. There we go, we're on top of the smokestacks of the factory. Oh, this is cool. Can we get inside of the factory? Does not look like we can get inside of pretty much any of these buildings that are outside of the map, which is unfortunate, but not too surprising. I mean, they're not exactly ready for standard use, standard play. Gosh, these lights are so stinking bright. I can't see anything anymore. It's too bright. Okay, and then we've got the back of the factory here. Not much to see around here. Just more really, really bright lights. Looks like there's a door over there. I don't think we can get over to it, though. Unfortunately. I'm gonna try. See if I can teleport down. Nope. It's not gonna let me through. All right, still, that's pretty cool though. We've got this factory here. Again, we're not sure exactly what role this factory plays. Is this somewhere else that the neighbor worked? It's hard to say. Maybe the neighbor worked here and his wife worked at the Golden Apple? I don't know. I don't know. Theories abound. Theories abound. All right, and there is at least one more landmark that I know of that we definitely need to check out, so I'm gonna start heading in that direction. Okay, now on the way to that location that I was heading to, there was another notable building here. We've got Alpha 3 High School, so we found a high school kind of not too far from where we start. There's the windmill that we start at, so here's the high school. This is an interesting find as well. I don't know if we can actually go inside of it. We can, but there's nothing here. Once again, just an empty frame, empty shell of a building that could have a significant part in the final version of the game. Can we get on top of it? Nope, we're just gonna fall straight through. Still very interesting. Wait a second. Are those... That looks like some kind of lettering. Do you guys see that? It's really, really hard to make out. It looks like it's writing, but it's backwards. Let me see if I can get... Does it say Lucky You? That is weird. That is very, very weird. All right, so let's head to our next destination, which is this building up at the top of this hill. And so this area seems to be some kind of church with a graveyard in front of it, which isn't creepy at all. We've got all kinds of tombstones here. Can we actually get inside of the church? We can, but again, there's really nothing here to see. Let's try to fly up. Let's see if we can get a bird's eye view of this thing. Anything worth noting? Doesn't look like there's much more to see. Can we teleport underneath it? Oh gosh, what have I done? No, 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 no. No, let's get back up. I just wanted to see underneath the graveyard. There's nothing to see under there but emptiness, darkness. Nothing written on the tombstones either. They all seem to be blank. I was wondering if maybe there'd be like some kind of hidden message hiding on one of these tombstones. I've looked around most, if not all of them, and I don't see anything of significance. They all seem completely blank, which is unfortunate, but not too surprising once again. This is all just early development stuff. But there you have it. We have our church off in the distance. Very, very intriguing. Not sure if that thing will have any significant role in the final version or upcoming versions of the game. But those are basically all of the alternate locations that I am aware of. If you guys have anything else that you want me to check out using this cheat engine, be sure to leave your suggestions in the comment section below and we'll be sure to check those out. But hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Of course, if you'd like to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.